Hey guys, we had some free time in the shop today, so we are going to start on the tune-up. It also happened to be the day that Chad wore the same outfit as me, so this was clearly not planned well. Here we go. Okay guys, before we get into it, just wanted to give you a little heads up. I am left-handed, so if I look a little backwards, it's because I am. I'm also extremely clumsy, and if I were to cut all that out and my colorful language, you'd have about a 3-minute video. So apologies in advance, and I hope you enjoy.
What we're gonna do are new ignition coil. We're gonna do spark plugs. The Samurai from the factory calls for the NGK BPR 5ES, which is conveniently written right on the hood of the vehicle. We also have plug wires and cap and rotor. Also not on the camera, or not here, but we have an air filter that'll go on and a PCV valve. So we might do all that here right now. So what we'll probably do is start with the coil and then work our way over. So what we'll need, it looks like a Phillips head screwdriver, probably a bigger one. Nope, up one. Up one, not down one, up one.
A bigger one?
Bigger one, yep.
Too big?
No, that should be right, I think. You'll test it and see.
There we go.
It might take a little bit of effort. Well, we're off to a good start.
Things are going well. Nice job.
That was absurd. Okay, now that that is out of the way, we should be able to get a smaller screwdriver right here to loosen up your coil. Yep. Okay. And before we actually take it off, I can just hang out there. So your coil, you see, is right here. Mm-hmm. So hold the coil here and pull that off.
Pull this off?
Yep.
Okay.
Good job. Now what you're gonna do is grab probably a 10, or I'll grab it for you. 10 mil. Okay, so go ahead and loosen
these.
Yep. So you loosen them with this, but you want to keep track of two things, Taylor, before you do that. So you'll have a positive and a negative. It's usually marked. So this one's marked with a positive and negative.
Okay.
And you want to have the same. So
it needs to go in the same as it comes out.
Yeah. So go ahead and loosen. Remove your one wire there.
Take this off?
Yep. I'll grab the
seal thing.
Yep, and then see if you can identify. That's your negative.
Top is negative?
Top is negative.
Okay, do I need to watch this wire, or are we gonna know it's negative?
You can leave it up. And then you'll undo your bottom guys there.
And then take that wire off.
Before we take the wire off, let's get this out of the way. And then, yep, you should be able to take your wires off.
Okay.
And remember, your negative top, positive bottom, and then you should be able to wiggle that coil out. So now this will go back in that one's place.
Okay, should we take these off first?
Sure. Yep, now it's ready for you.
Okay. Negative stop.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's a
That's
little bit
loose.
it's skinnier, but we'll be able to tighten before you. Okay,
Oh,
that's
no?
fine. Nope, you're fine. You're doing good.
Okay, I did it right.
Here's your top. So that your crush washer goes first and then your nut. Now you're going to want to snug that bracket to hold the coil.
This one first.
Yep. You don't want to go too tight.
Okay.
You can crack the housing.
Okay, well. Too tight?
Nope, you're good. Okay, so now
Big
go
one?
ahead and snug these guys a little bit.
And then I tighten the big screw up top.
Well, what you'll do is you'll put your little condenser back before you do that. But yep, so this guy
Okay.
is gonna go.
Slides up in there.
Well, it's a little annoying, but I did this.
Oh, to the side and then back.
There you go. And now you can tighten it up.
Do I need to put the cap on? Or that's after this?
Not yet. That'll be probably like a finishing touch. Or maybe I'll do that for you. Since it's disagreeable to us.
Doesn't like us.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's your
Ignition
coil.
coil done.
Yep. So next you're gonna work from there. So what you're gonna do next is you're going to take off your cap and rotor.
Okay. Do I just unplug these things off
Nope,
of it?
you'll
No?
leave all this because you're gonna reuse. This is gonna be your pattern.
Okay.
So you're gonna pop your cap and just set it aside over here.
Right here?
Yep. And there's one over here that I'll get for you.
Okay.
And then all that should come off.
And just set it.
And just let it hang.
What's the extra one? Oh, that's the one we took off the ignition coil. Never mind.
So let it set right there.
Okay.
So there's your cap and rotor. This should just pull right off. Go ahead and pull it off.
Just pull this out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you can set it aside. Here's your new guy.
It goes right back on there? Or,
Yeah,
well,
it'll go back in the same way. Yep. That's your rotor.
ah! The whole thing's called a rotor? Wait. Is there only one way for this to go on?
Yes, you'll see that it's got a D slot in it. So see your D will mesh up right there.
Okay. Just like that. No?
Feels like it. Yep, you're good.
Okay. Does the cap go back on then?
Nope, we got a new cap.
Oh.
And the way your cap was on
The
your
lip.
that dongle was pointing here. This guy. So you'll
It's
go
pointing
on
down like that.
this way.
Okay.
Yep.
And then pop this.
Well, you gotta press it this. You want to press at the center here.
Even though that's silver piece isn't all the way on. Is
Yep.
it in?
Push hard.
There.
There you go. Okay. So now,
We match the plugs.
yep, to your plugs right here. And the first one will be easy. That'll be your.
That's the one that goes from here to here.
Yep. And we'll probably pull this off and reuse it.
Okay.
First, we're gonna do.
The middle one.
Yep. So nope, just leave it.
Just leave it.
Yep. Just set it aside like there, because that's gonna be your template.
Oh, so I put it on the
So-
new cap.
Yep. And maybe we'll do this
Where'd
last.
she go?
Your cap is on there, so
Oh.
hold that. don't lose it.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your center
Here. And just push it in.
Should be able to just push it in. Yep.
Okay.
Center.
And then that one goes there. Maybe.
Yeah.
I got it. There.
Now, you're gonna do one plug at a time. So.
Don't I want it facing the same way?
Yeah, so you don't want to mess up your timing because the order of firing is important.
Yep.
So you'll start with whichever one you want to, and I think that they might all be the same length.
That one looks longer.
Okay, so they are different lengths. So your longest one is probably this guy here. Okay, so those are your plug wires. Now you get to do plugs. Okay, looks good to me.
And it doesn't matter which order these go in.
Correct. All that matters is that you kept
The thing. So then this goes in like this, correct?
Yep, hold on though.
Okay.
You don't want it to hit your electrode and change the height of it. So you'll want to be very careful about putting it in the hole. Because you don't want to put too much leverage on it.
Okay.
And then you're gonna just get it to where it's kind of tight. You don't want to be too tight with it.
All right.
And then it's got a rubber gasket on it, so it holds everything for you.
Should I put the plug on or wait until?
You wait until, because it might get in your way. Actually, you can put it on. Go ahead.
Now we're gonna do the air filter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. So what you're going to want to do is, before you do that, unplug your two vacuum lines here. Got that one. It might come a little hard.
Don't say shit like that.
Oh. And then you pop all three of those. What's that?
And this should come off this way.
It should lift. It might be hard because you've got this that's going to resist you.
Nope.
Okay. Well, what you might want to do then is you can undo this as well if you want.
Is this? It's not going to be the same size. Is this? Nope. 10?
That'll probably be a 10 or a 12. Yep. Now when you're doing this, you got to be very careful because you don't want anything to drop down in. So. Yep.
The whole thing off?
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to lose this.
Nope. Okay. Ready?
No.
What's up? There's
So
another
ready?
one here too. So that might be rubber, I think, so grab that. Actually, it might be a grommet that's stuck there. You're fine.
Okay.
So now you should be able to pull up and watch your hoses. Okay, and you can just set it aside. That gives you room. This doesn't look directional, so you can put it in whichever way you want.
Okay. Should I just put it in the same as that is?
Yeah, you can, whichever.
Interesting camera holder.
Do you like that?
It works real nice.
Hey, it works.
And
Then
this goes
double
back.
check that all your lines are connected back again.
Oh, this one's missing.
It's right here. Okay, so you've done your air filter, you've done your coil, you've done your cap and rotor, your plugs, and you've got your spark plugs in there.
Yep.
Next, we're going to do your PCV valve, which might not be very easily accessible right now.
Where did we find it at?
It's right here. So your fuel line is in the way.
Where's it? Down there?
Yeah, that's not exciting.
There's a clamp on that one.
Yep. We
You got a very long needle nose.
Needle
You can just pull.
Is that a diaphragm for what?
Fuel. Looks like. There you go.
People are saying that the hose itself can connect, or can. Okay.
Gross.
Okay.
Everything's good. Yeah, but that tastes real good. Now he needs a deep socket, right?
Yep. I'm guessing that's a 14.
Has everything been metric so far?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Except for the spark plugs.
I'd be curious to see if it's plugged up or not.
They say it's supposed to have a check ball in it. It's
Yeah,
supposed
it'll
to
rattle. Yeah, if it's good, it'll rattle. Those are super convenient. Sounded good. Sounds fine. Place it anyways, though. Yeah.
It's rattly.
It's a little crusty, but yeah, it's rattly. So we have a pretty nasty glare. It's so bad.
I know it. Oh well. It's also not level. It's just all over the place. Things are
Okay.
it's what it is.
So you can
Yeah,
show
you can see the
camera.
difference.
Yeah. So we had a pretty nasty oil leak, and a contributing factor that can be a clogged PCV valve. And so we've taken the old one out, and we're going to replace it with a new one. Generally, when you're checking your PCV valve, if it shakes, there's a ball bearing in there. If it shakes, it's normally good. This one, the old one is shaking, so presumably it's good, but it's good preventative maintenance to replace it anyways. Tools out. Go ahead and see if you can start it. Go for it.
Thanks everybody for watching. The parts we used will be listed in the comments along with their prices. Next week we're going to change out the gaskets, and that video should be up by Thursday. I'll see you then.